Hello everyone, myself Sabri and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials.
Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Vibe on Power Apps. This leverages advanced generative AI to transform a single natural language prompt into a fully functional application automatically, handling everything from Dataverse tables to the UI layout. The core difference between this and the usual Power App lies in the output architecture. While the standard Power Apps generates a traditional forms and gallery canvas layout, and the Vibe experience uses a modern React-based framework for its component. So let's dive into action and see how to create an application in the Vibe Power Apps. You can get into this environment by hitting the URL vibe.powerapps.com, and sometime you may get an error stating that vibe.powerapp is not available or enabled on this environment. To enable, make sure you reach out to your tenant administrator, go to the Power Platform admin, click the gear icon at the top, select Power Platform settings. Make sure in the tenant settings, Copilot in Power Apps is enabled. So let me search for Copilot. And if you see here, I have an option Copilot in Power Apps, which is on. Now let's jump back and start creating the application. Here you can see a prompt where you will be able to key in the information, click on send, so that the prompt, whatever you will be given, will be analyzed by the bots and the Power Apps interface will be created for you. And here there are three suggestions: equipment request, RSVP management, and onboarding tool. I would like to go with onboarding tool as an example for this video. Let me select onboarding tool and immediately you see I want to create an app for managers that help manage onboarding process. Here you can see this plan is selected, which says use this model to discuss and review a plan before making the change. Yeah, I would like to go with that. Here you can see a small button called plan that is enabled. It's again a type of a bot that is available in the Vibe Power Apps to make sure you have the complete plan discussed with this bot before it starts creating. Yeah, I'm okay with going with the plan. So this is already selected. And the next option, whatever you have, is enhance prompt. So you have given a very straightforward prompt. If you want to enhance it, Copilot will be able to enhance it for you. I'm not going to enhance my prompt. Now let me click on send. This will take you to a page where you can key in your responses, modify your prompts, and that prompt will again create your data model and followed by the complete application. Now you can see I need to answer three questions, right? And it says onboarding focus. What type of onboarding does this app manage? So I would like to say new employee onboarding. And what are the core capabilities that we are expecting in this app? I can say task checklist, progress dashboard, onboarding templates, team assignments. I have selected all four. I can click next. And the final one is Microsoft 365 data. Should the app integrate with your organization's Microsoft 365? You can say yes or you can say no. Probably I would like to say no, and I can keep it as a standalone and I can manually enter all the employee onboarding. I can click next. Now this just gives me the responses whatever I have given from the prompt. I would like to click on submit response. So this submit response will again key in back to the bot and it creates a plan, and followed by the plan it creates a data model and the app. Let's wait for the bot to understand our request and start creating the model and the app. Now you can notice I have a prompt responded by the bot and it says the onboarding manager app. The core features are progress dashboard, task checklist, onboarding templates, and team assignments. So we do have three pages, that is dashboards, new hires, and templates. And in the data entries, we have an option for a new hire, an onboarding template, onboarding task, and task assignment. Design direction, clean professional interface with a warm, welcoming aesthetic. Progress visualization through cards and progress, color code status indicators at a glance tracking. I would like to go and accept it. If you want to keep edit, you can go ahead and keep editing the plan until unless you get what you want. I would like to accept this plan and let me click on submit. Now you can see we have three sections: plan, data, and the app, and you are available in the app section. If you go to the plan section, you will be able to see the full plan of this application. The plan is still being created. Once the plan is created, you will be able to see it here. There you go. You have the same plan, whatever been documented here. Once after the complete plan is created, you will be able to see the relevant data followed by the app. And you see here, these are the list of tasks that the bots are doing to accomplish and create the app, whatever we have asked for. Let's wait for all the tasks to complete so that we can go and play around with the options like data and app and see what options we have to enhance. Now you can see the generate data model for the onboarding entries is marked as completed, and hence our data section is enabled. Let me take you to the data section where you will be able to see a plain data model that is connected to this app, and it will show the list of tables and the type of columns what it has. You can see we have an onboarding template, template task, onboarding, and onboarding tasks, four different tables, and this have automatically created the relationship between one another. And you can see these tables are draft status tables, which means these tables are completely created in the memory of this application and not completely created in the Dataverse. These tables will get created once you click on save and publish the application. Now, since it's created the data model, it is initializing the app and started building the components. So once the components are done, once you navigate to the app section, you will be able to see the application and you will be able to interact with it. While the bot is creating the application, I would like to show you some of the options what we have here in the app section. So this is the preview section, what we are currently in. And next comes the code section where you will be able to drill down to the code level components of this application. So if you go to the data model, it will show you the full data model JSON. And as I said previously, it will be packaged as a complete full stack React application. In the apps, still it is creating, so you're not seeing the complete information. So you have the onboarding manager followed by the components available. These are the list of components that the bot have used to create this application. And the next comes is the split view. If you want to split the code view as well as the preview section, you can use the split view. And this is an interesting option that is called toggle inline edits, which I will be explaining you once the app is completely created. This is just a refresh, and this is the screen size where you can obviously switch and see how the experience looks like for a mobile or a tablet. Let's wait for the bot to completely create the app, and let's dive back again and explore the preview. Now we could see the task is completed and we have a complete interactive app. We have a dashboard in the app followed by the active onboardings and the upcoming tasks. I do have three tabs at the top where I have a dashboard, I do have an onboarding tab, and I do have a template tab. So we do have three different templates configured for onboarding, and I do have an option to add a new template. And probably let me go to the dashboard. As I said, let's explore the toggle inline edits. If you select toggle inline edits and scroll over any of the components in that specific application preview, you have a privilege to make the modification. You can type in the modifications that you need and click send. Else, if it is a simple textual change, you can change the font type, size, and the appearance followed by the color. And for instance, if you select a button and ask, what does this button do? Then probably this prompt will be sent to the bot and you will be getting a response from the bot explaining what is this button and what will happen if you click that button. Now let's try creating a new onboarding and see how it works. If you go to the onboarding, you have an option called new onboarding. Let me click on that new onboarding, and here you can select templates, and I would like to go with sales. I would call the hire as Sabari, and let's say Sabari at abc.com. Title is SE software engineer, and I can give the start date as 30th, and let me say create onboarding. You can see the button says creating, and once after the successful creating, you see the backend, but I think the prompt is not getting away. So what you can do here, let me click cancel, go to the prompt and say, when I click on create onboarding, the pop-up does not close once after the employee is created. So once you click enter, the bot will fix that bug for you. Let's wait for it to take the action. It already created the tasks. It's working on the request. Once after the request is done, it is editing the file. Let's try creating a new onboarding and see how it works. I could see the task is completed, the application reloaded. Let me go to the new onboarding. I would like to call it as sales onboarding again. I would like to call the employee as Sabari Kannan, and in the email I can say sk@abc.com. I will call the same SE, and in the date I will call it as next month 5, and let me click on create onboarding. It says this is creating, and you see a pop-up now saying that onboarding created successfully, where the pop-up automatically closed. Here you can go and view the details of each of the tasks. You can say there are 5 tasks associated, and even you have a split here which actually shows what are the pending tasks and what are the completed tasks. So for instance, if you check one checkbox here, it says it's automatically completed. And now if you go to the completed tab, you will see this task, and our overall progress automatically increases to 20%. The reason being there are total of 5 tasks and one is completed. And other options, whatever you want to do, you can obviously do with the prompt. Let's say if you go here to the engineering onboarding, I would like to click manage tasks, and I see there are few tasks automatically added here. You can either add a task by clicking the add task, or if you want to give a prompt to add a task, it gets prompted out and you will be able to add that in action. Once after you are done with everything, you can directly click on publish. So it says the application name will be onboarding manager, and it will be published in this environment, and the draft tables will be created as well. So I'm okay. Now we can click on publish. So these are the few steps that the bot will be doing for us to publish this app. So within few minutes, with just prompts, we have created a complete interactive and workable application. The current option, what we have here for the data model, is only Dataverse. On the date of recording this video, still the vibe.powerapps.com is a preview feature suggested by Microsoft. I will give you the complete documentation link of vibe.powerapp.com in the description of this video so that you can take a look. Now you can see the publish is completed, and it gives a URL similar to our old app, and here you can notice that it is just apps.powerapps.com. And if you want to click share, you will get the previous sharing experience where you can share that with the users out there. Now I would like to go back to the home, and I would like to go to the list of apps that I have created in Vibe Power Apps. Go to the apps to see the list of application what I have created. Onboarding Manager is the app what we have created. So you can edit the app in case if you want to make any further modifications, or you can even play the app from here. By this, we come to end of this video. If you have any question, please post it in the comment section and we will be happy to help.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button, and press the bell icon for our new video alerts.